स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
ICC CEO Dave Richardson joins us for a special chat on India Today. And Dave, big next few months coming up in preparation for the 2019 World Cup. Huge expectations, and it's going to be a huge event. And back to the 1992 format, round robin, very exciting times.
I think so. The bottom line is we want competitive cricket. People are entertained by competitive cricket. One-sided matches are not good, and this format gives us every chance of providing that type of cricket. Normally in England, you're guaranteed home support for all the teams. Actually, the cultural mix of the cricket fans in the UK is very diverse. So noisy crowds, good pitches, and equally balanced teams. I think we're in for a great event.
And you were telling me 44 games are already sold out.
The demand for tickets has been extraordinary. Obviously, there are certain tickets that are allocated to sponsors and members, and a percentage of those might come back on the market at a later stage. But at this point in time, I think there are just 2 or 3 matches where you can still buy tickets. And I think that is reflective of the really the strength of cricket across all formats. You know, it's not only T20 that everyone loves. I think 68% of our cricket fans love all 3 formats of the game. And the 50 over one is certainly one of the most, the 50 over World Cup is one of the most popular events we have.
I know as a South African you'll be pretty excited about India versus South Africa game, but India versus Pakistan, that's going to be huge.
It always is, especially amongst Indians and Pakistan people. But that's the beauty about this event, is that there are quite a few of those rivalries. You know, the England-Australia clash. Certainly whenever South Africa play against any of England, Australia, India, it's always a really big match. And you know, even the likes of Afghanistan, they've made huge progress, and they'll be looking to cause as many upsets as they can.
And huge totals, because as we saw in the Champions Trophy also in England in 2017, so flat decks again, because everyone wants to see huge scores, nobody wants to see, but sad for the bowlers.
Yes, I think in the 50 over cricket we're looking at a total that provides at least some assistance to the bowler at some point in time. But so scores between 230 to 80 would probably be what we're aiming for. But the bottom line is that you know, the bowling, they might be more expensive in 50 over cricket these days, but that's due to the additional skills that have been learnt in the T20 format. And the bowlers are slowly catching up. They also, the bowlers of today, I think people don't realize actually how difficult it is to face them with their different varieties, varying their pace. And they've come a long way too. And as I say, it's a spectacle all throughout the 50 overs. In the old days, we used to have that period in the middle where 1s and 2s. That's pretty much gone out of the game now, and it's full on attack for all 50 overs.
And everyone before this India-Australia Test series, everyone was talking about bringing Steve Smith, David Warner, Bancroft back. But as you spoke about it a few weeks ago also, integrity in the game is very important. And, you know, people, you know, whatever, emotions are there, but some things have to be maintained.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, I think it's one of the spirit of cricket is something intrinsic to the game. If we lose that, then we're going to use a competitive advantage over other types of sports. And I think that the incidents over the last 12 months or so have highlighted the fact that how important it is to make sure that the game is played in the correct spirit. That doesn't mean that you have to sit there with you know, with tight lips, tightly sealed all the time. There's still room for a lot of passion. There's still room for even aggression, but you need to be respectful of the opposition, you need to be respectful of the game and the umpires, of course.
And if you just take off the ICC hat, your favourites for the 2019 World Cup?
South Africa. South Africa must be my favourite, but as who can win it? It's anybody's game. If England don't win it at home, number 1 ranked team at the moment, they'll never win it.
You're in India right now, you're not naming India.
India are always there. They've been in the semi-finals, I think, at every event over the last few years. And you would be silly not to bet, or you would be silly to bet against them.
We'll miss you at the ICC Dave, because you've said that you'll be leaving ICC after the World Cup, but that's been a great ride for you as well. From 2002, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I've enjoyed it. Unfortunately, the time seems to have gone very, very quickly. But maybe I've overstayed my welcome. Time to move on.